What's going on, gang? I have a bunch of news for you. Okay? Yankees news and young non-Yankees news. And I'll start with the Yankees news because I don't always do that. So if you want more Yankee news, you want to be first in line to get this news, non-Yankee news, and everything else in free agency and whatnot else, trades and everything else, make sure you're sub to the channel. Okay, that's all I ask. If you do hit the sub, and not only do I thank you from the bottom of my heart, I ask that you also hit the notification bell. That way, you're always at the front of the line for information and accurate information. So let's start the Yankees news, right? And thank you again. Yankees have selected the Carlos Narvaez, who's a AAA catcher, one of their catchers. He's a guy they're putting on the 40-man to transfer him to be protected from the Rule 5 draft. One of their guys has been in for a couple of years. He's been kind of working his way up to the system. And additionally, all 6 of the guys that they put on outright waivers last week have elected free agency. So Franchi Cordero, Billy McKinney, Domingo Herman, Jimmy Cordero, Matt Bowman, and Ryan Weber all have selected for agency, so they are no longer affiliated officially with the Yankees. So no longer are the Yankees responsible for any of their contracts, which is nice. Now, let's get to the non-Yankee news. Got a whole bunch here. The Tigers are going to be exercising the option on catcher Carson Kelly. It's a $3.5 million club option. So, and this is all from MLBTradeRumors.com. You're welcome to check it out. You'll see all this stuff on here. Additionally, the Mariners have made a trade. They've acquired Blake Hunt from the Tampa Bay Rays in exchange for a minor league catcher, Tatum Levens. This is Jeff Passan's reporting on ESPN. Okay. And then you got, who else do we have? The Phillies claiming Josh Fleming, who's a left-handed pitcher from the Rays. So the Rays have made a couple of moves today, been active today. So again, this is setting things up and setting teams and themselves up for bigger moves later on, namely free agency, and the list of qualifying offers will come out later on today. But I do have 2 players that we know we can confirm that have received qualifying offers today. I'll get to that as well. The Braves have exercised club options on Charlie Martin. There's no surprise there. Reliable starting pitcher to bring him back. It's a $20 million option for 24. They've also declined their club option on relief pitcher Kirby Yates. So instead of getting a $5.75 million option, he'll getting a $1.25 million buyout for 2024. So there's that. The Rockies have claimed Jalen Beeks off waivers from the Rays. Again, another Rays move, where it looks like the Rays are cleaning off roster spots too to bring guys up to protect them as well. The Tigers have exercised club options on Carson Kelly, like we talked about already. Mark Canha, who was just traded there from the Brewers. And they also designated Tyler Alexander for assignment. So making some corresponding roster moves here too as well. So doing some roster cleaning. The Mets have claimed Zach Short from the Tigers, who's an infielder. And this is an MLBTradeRumors.com as well. So the Mets made a little bit of a roster move. And then Michael Wacha, starting pitcher from the Padres, has opted out of his deal. And he would have received a $6.5 million player option. Instead, he opted out of it. So he's getting I don't know. He left. Okay, here it is. He left 3 years and $18.5 million on the table in search of a new deal. So he's officially a free agent. The Padres have, again, clearing payroll. But speaking of the Padres, they've offered Blake Snell and Josh Hader qualifying offers. So there's no surprise there. These guys are definitely in line to get them. And I don't think either one of them is going to come back. If one of them comes back, it might be Josh Hader, but I still don't think either one of them will come back. But the Padres have set themselves up nicely to receive some good draft picks. Get 2 for each of these guys who get a qualifying offer and sign with another team. So, and then lastly, the Marlins have exercised a club option on John Birdie. So not a lot of sexy names, but again, you get an idea of how teams are positioning themselves for free agency. And if you happen to be a fan of the Marlins or the Padres or the Tigers, who else, or the Rays, this news is relevant to you. So he's going to get paid a $3.625 million salary in 2024. So, and yeah, and his last, it looks like his arbitration eligibility is he's in last year of arbitration eligibility. So that's what he 2 actually. He'll be a free agent after the 25 campaign. So he's got 2 more years. But he has $3.625 million in 2024. So he has another option. Looks like it in 2025. So that's the news right now. Okay. I will have the list of sim, and the list is going to be coming out soon on qualifying offers. So expect that a little bit later on today. I'll get it to you. But right now, we know for sure that Josh Hader and Blake Snell have been tendered the qualifying offers. We'll see who else we haven't heard. I'm sure we'll get a lot of information filtering in right around 5 p.m. Eastern because that's when the deadline is, or 4 p.m. Central. So we get to hear from Cody Bellinger and a lot of other players. So, but we'll see what happens. If Cody Bellinger doesn't get a qualifying offer, that changes a lot of things in terms of free agency, at least when it comes to the Yankees. So stay tuned, gang. It's coming. Talk to you later.